Quillan, well, here we are on fight week with a little bit of a different opponent than usual in that he's Australian. I know that this one sort of came together last moment. When did you get the news that you'd be fighting Mullarkey?
Yeah, I got the news 3 weeks ago, I think now. Yeah, all up for it. Another Aussie guy. It's going to be a tough fight. Two Aussies fighting each other. I don't think there's going to be anything more fun to watch.
Obviously, it was a switch up of opponent, but I'm assuming because this one's in Sydney, there was never any idea that, like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't take this one. Maybe I should just focus on keeping the game plan together.
No, I don't really formulate too much of a game plan, to be honest. I just want to go in there and just fight my fight and just, yeah, that's it. So to me, it doesn't really matter what opponent I get put up against. I'm just going to go in there and fight my fight.
This is obviously a massive event for the Aussies, and I've been asking everyone this all day, but do you have to try and keep yourself focused on the fight at hand and not let the energy of the crowd get to you, or are you the sort of guy that's like, no, I want to feed off that energy and enjoy every moment of this?
I definitely, feed off the energy, off the crowd, off the whole, fight week. I like to, have some fun during fight week, and, when I walk out, I just think how cool all this is, and I find that really helps me, not only just get into the zone, but feel nice, calm, and relaxed. And I think I perform better when I'm more at ease.
Obviously, he's a veteran. He's a tough, sturdy guy. What exactly are you expecting from Jamie this weekend, and where do you think you'll shine against that?
I'm expecting a bit of a dogfight, but I think with the extra preparation I've had, I'm going to be the fitter man going into this, and I think we're going to have some tough grappling exchanges. We're going to go through into the third round. It's going to be a bit of a wild scrap when we're both tired, and I'm definitely going to come out on top, being just a little bit extra sharper than him.
Quillan back here. This is the first fight at home for you since kind of the explosion in popularity, and I know you just spoke about balancing fight week and the job at hand, but how has it been? Do you feel like the star is rising?
I do feel that the star is rising, and I'm all for it. Like, it's cool, and I don't really take it as in it's going to like affect me much. Like, I'm still focused on the fight at hand, but it's just good background noise to help me kill time and get to the fight and have a good time while I do all this.
You mentioned, you can see the fight kind of dragging out into the third and it being a real war. Although that's something you always prepare for, is that a prediction? Do you think it will make it as far as the third?
If I don't chin him early on, it's definitely going to go later on. I think I could catch him either early within the first half of the first round, or it's going to drag on late into the third and be an absolute dogfight.
Did you get your fur coat?
I did. Yes, I went shopping this morning and I got my Gucci mink.
How is it?
It is good. It's at the tailor's right now. It's got to get the arm. It's a little bit too small. I'm getting the armpit extended or enlarged because it fits now. But when I'm post fight, when I'm blown up a bit, it's not gonna fit. So I've got to make sure it's ready.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, Quillan. How was your time in New York City and enjoying getting recognised by fans on the other side of the world?
Yeah, that was cool. I got recognised a lot more than what I actually expected. But I think just being there at the time of the UFC event, obviously there's fans around everywhere. So obviously they've seen I was fresh off a big win, like 2 weeks prior. So. That was very cool getting recognised by the US fans over there.
And with this kind of growth in fame, especially with the knockouts you've had and the award you got from the UFC last year, are you finding it? I think you just touched on it before, but is it at a rate where you don't notice it, or is it overnight you're like, oh wow, like I have to start living my life slightly differently?
Now it's been pretty gradual. Like at home, probably good being in Perth is a bit more quieter, so you don't really feel the effects as much there, being a bit more isolated. So it's been a steady climb for me.
And how disappointed were you when Rong Zhu couldn't fight anymore? Because he has known for standing and banging, and it would have been an exciting fight. Yeah,
I wasn't necessarily just disappointed. I was just Well, I was, but it was mainly because I thought that there's a chance that I might not be fighting on the card. But as long as there's a replacement, it doesn't really faze me if whoever pulls out or jumps in. I just want to be able to fight.
And with back-to-back first-round knockouts, is it a thing where you start to think, oh, okay, I want people to see I've got that dog in me and I can like go the distance? Or if you can, would you just do first-round knockouts for the rest of your career?
If it was up to me, 100%, yeah. I would spend as little time in there as possible and get first-round knockouts. But it is cool to show off a little bit more of your other game because, people always got something to say, no matter what you do. People will say he doesn't have this, doesn't have that. So, to shut them up, you gotta show everything, right? So, I think over time I'm definitely going to be showing, all different areas and facets of my game.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Quill, we still haven't seen you being given a fighter nickname or a moniker per se. After the commentary of your last knockout, do we reckon that we could, I don't know, like Quillan Baker's Delight, Salkilld?
The Baker's Delight does sound pretty good.
And I mean, there's a fair sponsorship.
Isn't there? I might need to put up a poll with some of the the internet nicknames, and maybe the winner can be my official fighter nickname.
Well, we look forward to that.
I think that's the plan. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Cheers. Cheers.